Hello ladies and gentlemen, what's up? This is Papa Bale. Welcome to the channel. And what we have here is a 9-inch rotor pulse motor with 9 magnets in it. We have a 4 filer drive coil with 32 gauge, 30 gauge, 26 gauge, and 22 gauge. We have a back reverse flyback capture coil. We have another coil on the back end of the drive coil. There's currently one strand in the drive coil that isn't being used. That's a 32 gauge strand. Currently there's a 22 gauge and a 30 gauge hooked in series, linked to a transistor. And there's a 26 gauge by itself linked to a transistor. As you can see, it's working pretty well. 25 volts in. That's our wave from the magnetic induction coil, which is the one that's 180 degrees from the camera. And I think that's pretty sweet. That's just from the magnets passing the coil. That's all that's doing that. Ooh, all right, yeah. All right, the 30. Hold on a second. Let me. We got a 32 gauge sensor coil, and it's working very well. If you can't tell, the rotor is two different colors. Yeah, the rotor is not just gray; it's gray and dark gray. Alright, so I have this coil hooked to this coil in series, and the series is actually made as though it is one coil being linked in series. So it goes 22 to 22, then it goes back 26 to 26, 30 to 30, 32 to 32. It takes a total of 6 connections to make this series circuit. It's pretty wicked. I don't know if it even does anything. Probably not. But I know that every time a magnet passes those things, it generates electricity. So when a magnet passes these coils, this one and this one, that are linked together in that crazy series circuit, they each share that energy. Whether it cancels out, I don't know. But I know it's moving pretty fast right now. So, and I'm wondering what would happen if I linked this, the butt end, the 32 gauge with the diode facing that way, to the 22 gauge. What would happen then? Then the energy would be forced to follow in a direction. Not only would it be DC, but it would have a direction that it was going in. And maybe that's what that means, altogether. So it's about 500 spikes, close to 600. That's awesome. Some more transistors are coming today. And I'll be able to hook up that 32 gauge strand. I might even just hook up all of them parallel with their own transistors and whatnot. Oh yeah, I was going to check the current on this bad boy. And check the voltage real quick. $205, 207, over 200 volts of AC electricity. That's a freaking amazing for a coil that size. That's great. That is great. It doesn't even have a core. That's awesome. All right. 22 capacitance. Milliamps. 2. Yeah, we don't have any ampage. But 0.4 of an amp. Really? So we have 400 milliamps? Didn't this one just say that we didn't have all that? It says we have 2 milliamps. Oh, that was 60. I don't know, man. I don't know what's going on here. It says we have 0.4 of an amp being generated in that coil. It's 32 gauge, so I'm not surprised. Not at all. I will wrap an 18 gauge coil solely for generating amps. And I'm going to do that really soon. Alright, well, that's about all I got. I got one more thing to show you. I'm going to cut the power all the way off. Look at how much residual power there is. 21 volts. And this thing will spin for 10-12 minutes, like at speed. You know, I don't know exactly how long this thing is going to spin for at speed. It's constantly slowing down, but I mean, it's going faster than, it's slowing down slower than it would have, I believe, if these coils weren't here. Because once you get it going fast enough, it'll act. But you know, it's all about the spark in the beginning, and from that spark, you know, you measure everything pretty much. Yeah, man, that's great. We're only gonna watch this for another second here. So I got these things so that I can switch rotors without having to remove, make more glue problems. I want to stop using glue, basically. So I'm going to put all the coils on blocks that are that size, the little gray block right there, because it fits right in there nice and snug. 40 millimeters. And then I'll be able to move them back and forth. But I need to make a, whatchamacallit, a brace so they don't move forward and back. So if I like put a core in there, it's going to jerk a different way. And yeah, I just want it to be sturdy. I don't want to glue it in. I don't want to even screw it in. I just want to put it in and have it be good. That's what I want to do. This rotor over here basically is that. You know, I slid the magnet in this hole and I pushed it forward. And then I slid a magnet in this hole and this magnet pushed that magnet forward. And it was smooth sailing from there. Everything like repelled each other into place. And now it's like that now, unless I put a lot of force on it to undo it, which I can easily do. I've done it already. Remove the magnets and either rearrange them or put different things in there. Alright, well that's it. You can kind of see both colors now. Thank you very much. Peace out. Have a good day. Please subscribe. Bye now.